up in a van. So wearing "I Want to Believe" shirts from the X-Files, like,
Yeah.
Keith, Kevin. So a lot of people will reference Ezekiel as a place maybe that God is, kind of talking to us a little bit about the aliens. And so there's this, Ezekiel 1 verses 1 through 28 when it's talking about wheel within a wheel. And how motion is occurring. And so what I would like to say is that the motion seems to be the focus here. And what we need to be careful of is taking a literal interpretation in the Bible and thinking that that is a completely accurate description. And here's what I mean by that. The Bible will be literal at times, right? Mm-hmm. And people maybe ask you the question, do you take the Bible literally? I take the Bible very seriously, to borrow a phrase from Chuck Missler. And when it's literal and you can see it, then fine. But is Jesus a hen? No, because he said he wanted to gather us under his wings like a hen gathers her chicks. So he's comparing himself. And so the Bible's using figures of speech and all kinds of other literary devices to be descriptive. And so in the book of Revelation, you hear things like, I saw a great beast spewing sulfur from his mouth with a tail that could sting, right? And you're thinking, okay, well, John is trying to describe something that's yet future. And he doesn't have an understanding of technology, obviously, because his technology is probably just domesticated animals, donkeys, horses, ships, but obviously nothing mechanized at all. And so if you see something that is completely foreign to you, how do you describe it? Well, you use language that's familiar to yourself, a beast. Right. So, and I'm not saying that this was what it means, but this is a good thing. So a beast that's spewing sulfur from its mouth with a tail. Okay, maybe one possibility is that that's a tank with soldiers behind it, right? A tank shooting something, you get the smoke that comes out, and then you have a tail, soldiers using it for cover, right? They also have weapons so they can sting as well. So that's one way of maybe describing a tank when you have no vocabulary to describe a tank and soldiers following it. That's what potentially could be going on here as well. So make sure that you understand we're getting the closest thing we can get to it, but don't miss the point. The point is motion. Wheel within a wheel, it said it has these wheels within a wheel so that it can go in every direction whenever it wanted. And it didn't look like it had to turn to go in that direction. So just understand there's a little bit of context there. So don't go, oh my gosh, it's the wheel within a wheel. We're going to make a movie with Nick Cage, and at the end